very well versed on what a pandemic means by this point.
So Donna has stockpiled thousands of protective masks and gloves in her garage.
I put together kits that have everything you would need to survive a pandemic. In my kit, I have isolation gowns, antiviral tissues, exam gloves, N95 mask, foot covers, heavy-duty sanitizer.
It's so funny. This is like hitting the lottery in Vegas, but the exact opposite of that. The polar opposite. It's like millions of people probably walk into casinos every day and they're like, I think I'm gonna hit the jackpot today, and they don't. She hit the jackpot. She thought something was gonna happen, and it happened, except instead of her winning money, 3.5 million people around the world died. Like, the odds of a pandemic actually happening are probably so low, yet she called it. Her and Bill Gates. And she must have been just laughing at the start of the pandemic, right? While all the rest of us were panicking, just disinfecting our groceries, smelling like shit because we got caked shit on our ass because we don't have toilet paper. And we're all like, I don't know, we can't use Postmates anymore. What am I gonna fucking do? And yet she's sitting there with a garage full of supplies, probably, ass as clean as a whistle. So yeah, she's probably laughing right now. But the rest of the people on this show, they come off kind of aloof, I guess. For example, these people moved out to the country, to the woods, but this is one of their plans, is they decided to make homemade pepper spray for, I don't know, apocalypse bears or something.
And then mixing that with garlic to create a concentrate of this hot pepper.
I can definitely tell these are the hottest chili peppers on the planet because I'm just dying. We should have done this outside. This is just bad.
Oh, my face is burning. I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
I'm sorry, what is this? This is the worst episode of Breaking Bad ever.
Yeah, the smoke is just getting to me. It's coming right through the mouth.
I mean, it choked me.
Like somebody had their hands around my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the whole point of this to survive? It would be an awful shame if you moved out into the woods to avoid the apocalypse and then you ended up dying because you yourself were making homemade pepper spray in your own kitchen. That would be a damn shame. Dude, the footage of them coughing in the kitchen is so funny.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe?
Can you breathe? Maybe don't do this.
It is so powerful. Can you imagine your eyes burning out and you're breathing this in? It would just totally incapacitate somebody.
Like it just did us, for example. And like it probably will when we need to use it as well. Talk about a perimeter defense. How about those ducks? Those things are violent, dude. They'll fucking peck your dick off. The craziest part about these people, though, is that they grew a poisonous plant in order to dry it and make it into a spice so that if an unfriendly guest was ever at their place for dinner, they could poison them and kill them.
We've got a number of plants in my garden that are poisonous. Foxglove is a deadly poison. I'm picking foxglove leaves to save...
I thought it said dead man's balls. Sorry.
After the leaves are dry, we're going to put them in a little spice rack. In the event that we have some undesirable guests staying with us in the future, so that we can serve our guests.
Something tells me that is a horrible, horrible decision. Just putting it with your other spices. Like, all it takes is one, like, honey, can you pass the oregano, please? And she's like, sure, and just fucking doesn't look. And then you're dead! Boom, you've killed yourself, again. This is pepper spray all over again. Also, what situation are you prepping for here? What situation would you have an enemy over for dinner? I honestly, I'm not even trying to be too critical here. I honestly don't know what situation that would be. Is this someone who's made it through your perimeter defense? Your rabid ducks and the pepper spray and everything? They've made it through that at this point. They've breached your security. So you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't you come in for a warm meal? Let me clean up your duck wounds inside, and we can have a warm meal inside. Get in here. Hey, you at least deserve that, all right? Before you kill us, let us give you a meal. And by the way, do you like foxtail or whatever the spice was called? You like the taste of the rat poison? We'll toss some of that on there too. By the way, I know it's easy to make fun of these people, right? Like, for example, the pandemic lady. People will probably be like, what are you wearing, you know? In that first shot of her and her whole family wearing the hazmat suits, people were like, probably like, fucking nice. What, you work at a hospital or something? You stupid, you're so goofy. You goofy ass family. What's wrong with you? But, you know, now they're the ones laughing. And I don't want to ever be in that position, you know? So I always want to say to the people that are in these episodes, let me stay with you if any of this shit happens. All right, I don't want to make pepper spray at home. So what can I offer your family? I'll, you know, I don't know. I honestly there's nothing that I could do in an apocalypse situation. There's nothing I could do. I don't even want to pretend like I have a skill that would help me in that area. So I really hope it doesn't end up where making fun of these people is gonna bite me in the balls. All right, this next prepper, his name is Michael. He lives out in the woods with his family, and he's always ready to defend his property, all right? In fact, he's constantly making sure his kids are also prepped and ready. Check this clip out.
Every bird produces a different sound, and each of their calls communicates a particular meaning. Today, Michael is teaching Emily about the importance of the robin's distress call.
Hold on, dude, what is this deer skin fit you're wearing? It kind of goes insanely hard. Fashion Instagrammers, take note of this guy. This is gonna be the next Yeezy fucking bad joke.
All right, this one's not out, but tell me what it is, because it's really important. Ready?
Robin's alarm?
Yeah, know that one.
I'm sorry. Did you just speak bird? Did you just speak bird to your daughter? That is incredible. That's nothing short of a miracle, maybe? I'm not sure what's more impressive, the fact that you can speak bird to your daughter, or the fact that you can speak to other birds. That's insane. How has the government not kidnapped you yet? I'm pretty sure the military wants to know how to do that. How is every scientist in America not running experiments on you right now? That's what I want to know. Are birds real? I'd like to know that too. No idea.
Most preppers stock up on firearms for self-defense, but Michael does not possess guns.
You don't need to rely on bright, shiny objects like knives and other, guns.
His lethal weapon of choice is made simply from an oak tree and a railroad spike.
Come on. A throwing axe? Come on. I don't think that holds a candle to a gun or any other weapon where you don't dispose of it in the first use. You realize you miss on the first throw and you're fucked. This is what that's gonna look like. Hey, stop right there, enemy! Whoa! Enemy's gonna go like this. Oh shit. And then he's just gonna take out his gun. And you're gonna be like, oh fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the throwing axe. Throwing axes are good for when you're at an axe throwing bar, drinking. That's the only case that these are good.
Nice. Other side. Excellent. Take it and chop it right to the base of the head. Boom.
Dakota has practiced throwing tomahawks for over 7 years, and he also has martial arts training.
You're holding the blades, and now you have your blocks, your strikes, your long distance.
I mean, there's no denying that this is sick as hell. Martial arts skills and tomahawk skills. This kid's definitely getting laid. Let's be very clear about that. But I don't think that he's surviving an apocalypse with these tools, unfortunately. I think you probably want a gun.
Like a true prepper, Michael always has a plan B.
This is as powerful as a shotgun. Really try to take out one of these targets.
A throwing stick.
I'm sorry, what? A throwing stick is as powerful as a shotgun? First of all, no, it's not. Second of all, isn't every stick a throwing stick? Are there types of sticks? Can't a walking stick become a hitting stick if you need it to be? Are you not allowed to do that? Is there some kind of stick rules that I'm not aware of? Also, again, as powerful as a shotgun? Maybe a throwing shotgun, but not a shooting shotgun. So please watch this. This is the best clip of the whole thing right here.
But for Michael, offensive training is not enough. He wants his kids to be ready for danger at any moment, whether they have a weapon or not. So he conducts self-defense drills every day, multiple times a day, and often without warning.
My kids are in there playing right now, so what I want to do...
Like idiots. My kids are in there playing. Like sheep. Wake the fuck up, kids. Why aren't you always on defense?